Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Saving Star Trek pre-show watch party. Today we conclude the Romulan arc for season 4 of Enterprise with the Aenar. I'm assuming those are the Andorian. But who we got here? Hello, Gavin. Welcome to the show. Let's just get this started. 42 minutes, 50 seconds. Yep. Got someone in back. Hi, Teague.
How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. It's a good episode. I'm just jumping on Cosme now. Did you start this motherfucker?
Yeah, it's going through the previously on right now.
Okay, I'm in. I guess the Tellarites don't always have to be tone setters.
They can be reasonable at times.
Like when they're making money or it's self-interest.
Yeah.
Still think they're from where they're from?
Definitely.
Is this where everyone becomes aware that there's probably Romulans?
They're aware of something out there.
Just not a fan of this version of the theme song.
No, I don't think anyone really is.
I don't know what the original showrunners were thinking. This was going to somehow make people excited. They didn't do enough of a second recording session, in my opinion.
It is a bad idea to use this song no matter what. They weren't going to fix it with another recording session.
They didn't stick with the they waffled on their own idea, but they didn't waffle enough.
It does fit the intro itself, but really didn't fit for the show.
If they had recorded it at this tempo originally and had a second recording session where they like did it that way, you would have something, but it didn't happen. And so you have a song that's sort of even out of touch with itself.
Oh yeah, Gavin, I think that would fix it. More cowbell.
I think it's sad that happened to Blue Oyster Cult. They have so many better songs. One joke just fucking negated their career. Almost as good as Black Sabbath.
Hey, Chesty 8.
Hey. Who the hell is Thade Baez anyway? Cephalopod primus. Who is this fucking guy?
No idea.
Why is he attacking me for attacking Jonathan Frakes over Academy and his cognitive dissonance that it was bad?
I stopped trying to figure out these people a long time ago.
You know, I looked at this and I hope you'll remind me later because you're a lot smarter than me. You know what? Their clothes are tracking as a hybrid of the TNG and TOS Romulans, aren't they?
Yeah, they are based primarily off of the Nemesis Romulans, though.
They had those costumes to work with, but those costumes either had the right idea or were a mashup of all like Romulan costumes we saw. This does not offend me and looks like it could lead to the kind of Romulan fashion we see later and then after that. Their fashion does have a logic. I don't know what to call it. Sartorial design language goes in a straight line.
Yeah, it's all basically the same. These are essentially the uniforms from Nemesis, but
I like the
it's
more
pretty much
colorful
timeless.
pattern. I like these ones from Enterprise were like, you know, gray, silver on gray. These are very colorful and much more like the TOS ones. So I like that. Have you noticed where Shran has face damage?
Hell yeah.
Good old orbital bone. Guess the dermal regenerate only works okay on wow, Archer's got it too. Come on. No one got a lateral scratch up the side of their face.
Well, if you are going to punch a guy, the orbital bone's where you're going to go.
We have 3 for 3 on orbital bone only facial industries. No nose, no eye. I'm not sure what they're making here. Are they going to like kidnap and torture the crew of the Enterprise D? Wait till we dress up in cows and make insect noises while we kidnap Racker. He's going to fuck up our show anyway. That was a nice little touch too. That Trip sort of knows what he's doing with every little device.
Yeah, he's pretty much the tech guy for every situation.
I'm thinking he designed that component and they overruled him on something, so he just tears out the part he doesn't like. Who else would you talk to?
Hell, they never know if he put it in the first place.
Well, no, I'm thinking like they're mass producing some of this stuff now based on what he's said in the past. I don't believe that for a minute. I think he's just deceiving Archer with false military information.
Says the guy that's actively trying to get them into a war. Hey, Trick Reviewer. Welcome to the show.
Mark Caucasian. You can still say that, right?
Probably.
I can't call him a tracker, right?
No, that'll get you canceled.
Snacker work. Hey, Sith Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, look. We've seen this before. It's from Chain of Command.
Oh, yeah, the obligatory
The cliff.
drop into nothingness.
Yeah, they added the stairs. By the way, well, even though the story doesn't need this in the least, I didn't think it was a bad way to keep the episode sort of moving along. It's because he doesn't have both antennae, right?
Right.
Also, in this environment, he's tougher than Archer. Is that called out? Nothing instantly froze, though. Andorian blood must be goopy as fuck. But then again, when he put it all over that guy's hand, it was goopy as fuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's basically jelly. How you doing, Gorilla?
Hey.
Hey there.
My man.
I'll be
Welcome.
in and out. I'm cooking supper.
I don't believe you.
Oh. Wait, how'd they know that if they need to find the Aenar?
They scanned the device onto bird of prey, and
With
they
the
showed the
drone.
brainwave to Shran.
Yeah, it has the same brainwave pattern.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, well, I think he near
Oh, yeah,
matched
now I
it to an
remember.
Andorian first. First,
Yeah,
Phlox near matches it. Then they confront Shran. He's like, we kind of have Andorian Chromags.
So the Aenar are pretty much the Neanderthals of the Aenar, or of the Andorians.
Correct. Although, like, they've continued on a parallel path. They're not like, Like they were able to adopt to the tech level and they're fine. But they've only been integrated for 50 years.
Let her try it. Maybe she'll be on your mental level afterwards. Brain damage could only help his chances with her.
What? What? Okay.
Oh no, that old Florida charm could do a lot of work there.
Yeah, but a few less IQ points on her would definitely help his chances.
Little tip for my fellow creators in the private chat. Take it for what it's worth. Views are up since that change.
It's boiling.
I'll be right back.
I like Archer's. This is a different version. Haven't we seen other cold weather gear, or is it the first time?
This is the only real cold weather gear. We've seen environmental gear, but
Not
that's
for
more
cold
storm
weather.
weather.
What have we seen for environmental gear? We've seen the encounter suit, and we've seen the khakis.
Rain gear.
I don't remember the rain gear.
It's pretty close to this, but more silver, and they only wear it a couple times. I believe in the pilot.
It's going to be interesting. I haven't contacted Sussman yet. I've decided that we should think about it.
Yeah, they have a whole underground city, but they're so xenophobic they won't even let Shran in it.
Well, they really can't keep an eye on them. Wow. Most Star Trek is under 100 channels. Guess how many channels are doing Starfleet Academy, roughly? Ballpark.
I wouldn't guess more than a dozen.
832.
That seems a little bit inflated.
That's how many people have made Starfleet Academy videos. That was the YouTube feedback as I created that hashtag. Because we're probably going, because we end up talking about it every show anyway. Till it's over. I'm thinking of possibly a new ongoing title for Strange New Worlds. Sci-Fi CSI is good. I can try to come up with new branding for each one. I think when we're all done, I want to do like a 3-part series where we talk about how terrible New Trek is after the last Kurtzman episode. What do you think of this for the name, Jerem? You ready? Sitting down? It's really good branding. What we left behind.
I think that may have been used.
Who cares? It's accurate. Star Trek, What We Left Behind, the New Trek Damage Report. Or just New Trek Damage Report.
Lucky for Strand, he found one of those people who's of interest.
And horny.
Yes, he is, Gavin. But that might be a little bit too insulting to donkeys' behinds.
Hey, Gavin, we don't censor ourselves here. It's Kurtzman's a donkey's ass. Kurtzman is an ass.
He's in the UK, so he is federally mandated to censor himself.
Oh, so he can't. What if he calls Kurtzman a British bundle of sticks? Only that one YouTube will censor you for.
He's a film actors guilder.
It was working. And it's okay to be British, Gavin. We can't get to you soon, but we will get to Kiyostama eventually. And, well, he can enjoy his cell next to Maduro.
Hello.
Hey, don't worry,
he's
you guys
lucky.
will be the. Hey, don't worry, Gavin. You guys will be about the 56th state. Oh, come on. They can't be that bad.
I thought they were quite charming. Germ's the one unfairly demonizing them. But what did you think of the cosmetic differences between the Aenar and the Andorians? The Aenar and the Andorians, sorry.
Not much difference. It's
The antenna suckers.
I think that's more a female thing.
Why would she be uncomfortable with the cold? How come the Andorians hate the cold too?
She just wants to
shit.
experience something different.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, okay, that's what it is.
Hey, here's a question though for you. So, would the Andorians be the true definition of having blue balls?
Their balls are slightly lighter blue because they, don't get a lot of sun, but I think so. That would be my conclusion.
Yeah.
Germ?
That's the
Right?
same thing.
I think they have tan lines too. Wouldn't you think? If Jolene has tan lines.
Yeah, that's exactly what Britain needs, Gavin. A nice leering center.
Oh God. Shran bounced back quick. He's already walking. Do they want us to forget that he devastated his leg?
Yeah, but you gotta remember that they got shit that can repair your leg right away. I'll go stir it. Should be almost done.
Are they going to let her control the Enterprise a little bit, or is this a psyop to get her inside the pilot's head?
No, it is strictly to trace and jam the Marauders.
And something just doesn't go right because she ends up brain linked with her brother.
Yeah, that's a side effect of trying to block the marauder.
Also, her teeth will all be white when they're done with that, right?
All right.
It should be done muffled off the thing. Thank you.
Is she controlling the drone, or is she controlling the Enterprise as an experiment?
Controlling the chair.
Just go for the drone.
I know she's going for the drone. I just wasn't sure what she's doing now. I think they may have tried to mess with the drone right there. Or are you saying the test went that bad?
Well, Trip doesn't really know what he's doing when he built that thing, now did he?
Come on, you expect him to be on what? Yeah, I thought he's supposed to be as good as Scotty.
Yeah, as good as Scotty when he has a brain injury and has been on a thick steak bender.
Who's Scotty or Trip being on that bender?
I think that, what do you call it? Like Phlox just had too much input. He's like, we won't need any pain expression in this.
Dog.
Yeah, Shran knows how to talk to the Andorian woman.
She's an Aenar, bro. Bruh.
Yeah, Shran, hot for the white chick. Hey, Gavin, it's not as bad as the Sega Afterburn.
I'd just like to point out the humans, Romulans, and Denobulans have the same amount of compassion for these people. None. The Romulan guy was as nice to the Aenar as they were, right? He's like, "I'm sorry."
Well, at least the humans gave her a choice.
That's true. Although I think that this fits very well with patterns of force. Here's why. We're seeing that there's a reasonable faction of the Romulan government being exterminated. This guy wasn't always an arms developer.
Oh, yeah, the moderates always got purged out. They did that in Unification, too.
They basically pull the Erdogan a lot, don't they? They pretend there's a coup against the government and then arrest everyone who joins it because they started it. Like, meet us here. We're going to overthrow Erdogan.
Yeah.
Who has a cooler name, Erdogan or Odeban?
Yeah, both are kind of lame.
Okay. One idea.
Odeban's not lame. He's 80 years old and he scored like 3 goals in the national hockey game. You didn't see that? Fucking commie.
I guess it's safe to say that those two are getting executed.
I just don't know. But she's going to know he's dead somehow.
Well, yeah, she was literally talking to him when he died.
They're brain connected, yeah. If Shran and her had a child, it would be
I
interesting.
just
Wouldn't it?
forgot to mute myself.
Yeah, Shane and her. Well,
Maybe purple. Then we could go party.
It would be fun for what do you call it? It would be a lot of fun for Star Trek United.
well, they would need 2 others to go with their little union.
Also, it would be sighted and have all the abilities of both races, maybe.
And in all fairness, he's the only way to get that ship out of space dock.
The guy with the tight crew cut takes over for Trip, and he's sort of a dick, right? Not a total dick, but sort of.
I believe so.
He's always sort of in a bad mood, that guy. Although he should be happy now because he felt like Trip was holding him back.
So the Romulans there failed at their objective. They wanted to plunge the entire quadrant into war, but all they did was unite everybody.
Yeah, they were
pretty
noting
much.
that. They noted that as part of the biggest failure of this operation.
And I'm sure they quoted it when they shoot those two guys. Just
I
tell
hope
them
to see
truth,
the
you can't
second
keep
guy.
the mind off of Vulcan pussy.
Yeah, just sir, screen inside. You don't understand, sir. It was just Valentine's Day, and now it's March, and I'm seeing Shamrock Shake commercials, and all I can think about is all the times I pleasured to Paul. All right.
That's our episode.
That was a real drag, huh? No
Where are you-
no moment of femininity. Everyone wore properly gendered clothes.
Yeah. What are you gonna do after Enterprise?
That's a good question. Teague, are we going straight to TOS or something in between?
There's going to be a retrospective on Enterprise for about 4 weeks, maybe 5. I was thinking 1 week of discussion per season, and then finally like an overall discussion about our hopes for United, and then move on to TOS after the cage.
Sounds good.
Although on April 20th, we will be breaking to do the Patterns of Force.
Hey, just as long as we're not doing half baked the movie.
No, we're going to do Patterns of Force and possibly Stormfront on April 20th.
All right. You want to shout out the main show before we go?
Oh, sometimes I forget. Guys, we have another show. You may have heard of it. It's called Saving Star Trek. I'm going to drop the link in the comments right now. We'll be over there in 16 minutes for the main show where we will review these. My friend Space Patton has dropped the link, which means I have to go into Germ's actual video to do it because, oh my gosh, sirs and madams, Admiral Teague, he only has a wrench as Admiral Teague. Space Patton speaks for me. It's not me, of course. It's the Katra from my last life. But here you go. It's a hyperlink now. Oh wait, nope, that's my show. Maybe I should go to yours. What do you think?
That would help.
Just give me 1 second. Sorry, folks. We have some good. We have a lot of good stuff to say about this episode, and I think it'll be a fun review. I don't know, Jerem. I'm looking forward to the discussion. How about you?
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good one.
For an episode this short, it's pretty dense.
Yeah.
Dense with discussable information.
There we go. Gorilla, what you got coming up?
Well, we'll have a series of unfortunate events, the wide window tomorrow. Then on Tuesday and Thursday we'll have the Cigar Lounge. Friday we'll be starting season 6, episode 1 of the Waltons, and you'll see a bunch of shorts coming up in the next day or so.
You got to get a gorilla mask for those.
This is almost the end of the Waltons. I don't think there were more than 6 seasons.
9.
Okay, a lot more Waltons to come.
There were 5 seasons that matter, and then 4 seasons not so much.
Was it like a movie of the week a lot of the time and not having a regular runtime at the end, or they just kept going and going and going? And my God, what were the years? 1969 to 1980?
No, 1934 to 1965 or 69.
The show ran 72 to 1980, I believe.
Yeah, but then it got like 6 movies.
There are 6 TV movies.
Yeah, the show ends, or the end of the waltzes altogether is the moon landing.
That's right. They're watching it on a television on Walton's Mountain.
Yeah.
They
Right
brought
now, we're
Grandpa back from the dead and made him do it with Jim Bob because like he had never done any work.
Jim Bob just finished his car, and I think Uncle Adolf is ready to invade Poland.
Jim Bob's going to be, I think, the most the bravest and most distinguished Walton boy in the war, isn't he?
I'm not sure. John Boy is a journal for the Stars and Stripes.
Right.
He gets shot down though. His plane gets shot down.
He's a passenger, but yeah, he pulls a Glenn Miller.
Ben becomes a prisoner of war and gets the shit beaten out of him by the Japs. I'm not sure. I think Jason eventually joined the war, but he was a conscientious objector. So he's probably doing paperwork. And Jim Bob, he probably joined the Air Force or the flew planes.
No, James Roberts, infantryman.
Oh, was he? He's always been obsessed with flying, so I thought they'd make him an airman.
I don't think he's able to pull it off and ends up in another part of the army, but he's extremely brave. Maybe he ends up with glasses. I forget what it is that keeps him from flying. But if I remember correctly, James Robert ends up in like his big struggle is Operation Cobra after D-Day. He's a European theater soldier.
Well, let's see. Pull out the
They all
name
really
names
should have
from-
been in Europe, being from Virginia.
I don't think too many East Coast people went to fight in the East, and also it wasn't a priority. The thing is, you can justify John Boy because maybe he had military specialty. They're like, we really need propaganda because people, they hate the Germans, but they sort of sympathize with the Japanese, which is the opposite of the truth. But you could just pretend.
Yeah, it is actually entirely the Navy and the Marine Corps fighting the Pacific War.
There was one
the
army
Army-
division.
Yeah, he his vision there, and he could pass the physical.
Okay.
He
John
became
Boy
a mechanic.
or
He became
James
a
Robert?
mechanic. He became a mechanic on the aircraft rather than piloting them.
I thought he was an infantryman. All right, it was another Walton boy. They're all
That'd probably
pretty
be
tough.
Jason. Ben was an infantryman, I believe, and he became a prisoner of war.
Well, they were pretty badly surrounded and fighting to the last round. He had a BAR and he was just like not giving up, but ran out of ammo, if I remember correctly.
All right.
That really brings me back, man. Waltons, wow.
Hey, Radioactive.
Radioactive, are you ready for a review of good Star Trek? Sir.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's coming up in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to head over there now.
Yeah. So Jason was in Europe there, and he fought in France, and Ben fought the Japanese in the Pacific. So
Okay.
Okay.
But we'll get to that
I-
in quite a while.
I have not seen the episode since I watched it in 1978. Like, it's just the only thing I always remember
All right,
about the
so we'll see.
Waltons is I'm wishing it was Happy Days.
Yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. Take care.
all right, we'll see you.